Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are all well. I'm going to start off with an apology. My sound is going to be bad today. I have lost my microphone. I have genuinely spent, I was like, oh, half an hour will be long enough to be set up and stuff. I spent that, well, I actually spent 35 minutes searching for my bloody microphone. So I wanted to ask if you guys wanted to see me colour this lovely drawing, or whether I should do Count Binface in a Superman pose. So I appreciate I should probably do this in a way where like I wait for people to join, but I am too impatient for that. So so what I'm going to do is, so we've got Count Binface. So I need you guys to type 1 and 2 when the thing comes up. So 2 will be Count Binface, and 1 will be this lovely little sketch here. So I'm going to create that, pop it up on screen. 1 for this sketch and 2 for Binface. So 1 for this one, and then 2 for a very dramatic Binface right here. Okay, Grimora. That's very fair. Because yeah, and again, guys, my mic quality is going to be different today. I have lost my microphone. I have turned this room upside down trying to find it, and literally as I'm talking, I am trying to find it. I'm very upset about this. So yeah, Binface or this lovely sketch. If you want this lovely sketch, type 1 and put it in the chat. If you want Binface, type 2, and we can do that. I am happy with either or of these. So yeah, 1 for this sketch, 2 for Binface. If you don't pop it in the chat, it will not count on my end, and I will have no idea. So yeah, 1, 2, and then we've got a lovely cat, but 2. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. But yeah, I am genuinely really upset about not being able to find my mic, because I used it yesterday, day before yesterday. Crazy. Okay, so Bird Lady, it is a 1. So let's have a look at what that is. So we've got 4 for this lovely lady, and we've got 2 for Count Binface. So is that something that people are happy with? I'm going to wait another 30 seconds. I don't think the mic died. I think it ran away from me. I think the Fae have decided to steal my stuff, which, like, fair. It's kind of nice. Or as in, like, that was a nice mic. And I'm a bit miffed The issue that I have, right, is that my floor in this room is very dark, and the container that my microphone is in is also very dark. So I can't, excuse my French, but I cannot fucking see it for the life of me. And it's just winding me up, if you couldn't tell by the dropping of the F-bomb in the first 5 minutes. So yeah, right. It looks like we've got a result in the first 5 minutes. So we will be doing the sketch. So this lovely lady here, which is marvelous. I shall get going on that. So let's see if I can get this sorted. I might move that up a bit and that down and around a bit. We are professionals here. Let's go up and maybe move you back even further so you're not in the shadow, like that maybe. Or I put that up here so that's a bit more, do it like that. Right. So I think what I'll do as well is, just so that people can see, so I am streaming this in vertical and horizontal, so people can see the chat across both. What I'll do is I will show the comments up here. So hopefully you lovely, lovely people can see them. And I'll make it big and wide. Do I do tall? Yeah, I can do tall. Let's see if I can move. Nope, I cannot move the chat. Whatever, okay. Can I move the chat? No, I cannot. That's fine. Right, let's get going. Now, as you can see, all of these MEEDEN ones are incredibly vibrantly coloured. So that's going to be a bit of a pickle. So I am thinking maybe pink hair, do something really vibrant. Or green. Let's do green, like a really vibrant green. Honestly, like I'm thinking that cool toned one. What do you guys think? I'm just going to move my other camera. If you can see it on the wide one, it's there. I'm going to, we'll just sneak you in and hide you under a thing there. There we go. But yeah, I'm thinking it kind of gives like cyberpunky like vibes. So I think I want to lean into that with this. So I'm thinking like this mint green. We'll do it close up. Truly the best part of any stream is hearing the acrylic markers. There we go. So let's, because I'm thinking like we could do her blush like a nice vibrant pink. I like that mint color actually. I think that's really nice. Give her some little sideburns as well, because I know so many lovely ladies with sideburns and I think they're really cute and pretty. But then like there's lots of features that I really like about human faces that are not in the current zeitgeist of what is attractive, which is stupid, I think. You know, if you've got a really unique face, I guess you could call it like high fashion. So yeah, we'll do that. Anyone who's got really, really sort of wonderfully unique features. We're not calling it conventional or unconventional beauty anymore, okay? We're calling it high fashion. So, oh, hello, Callie. I hope that you are well. I hope you're doing better after being in the hospital. And sorry, I'm just going up, but I just saw sponge case squidge. That is a fabulous idea. I should do pink ends. Art affiliated nerd, it is because you are in the vertical live stream and most of the other people are in the horizontal live stream. Unfortunately, the chat is not it's not going across both, so I can see everyone. As the archway, apparently I get to see everyone. What I would like is to be able to move the location of the chat, but it looks like I can't do that, which is frustrating. So yeah, so just so you know, and hi Dad. But yeah, so hopefully you should be able to see what everyone is typing in that little side screen that's popping up. Unfortunately, I'm hoping it's easy to read. If not, again, really sorry. Let's do some like bright pink for the ears. I'm thinking like around there, and then there, I think possibly here too. Marvelous. Yes, my dad will occasionally jump in this chat. He has a couple of accounts that he uses, and he is absolutely a goblin. I love him so much. If you see tends to be, I'm trying to not make him as silly, like trying not to make him as I don't know where I'm going with this sentence. Nope, it's gone from my head. Completely gone. So unfortunately, this MEEDEN pack doesn't really have any, as you can see, well, actually, maybe if you're in mobile, less so, but there's not really like a pale white people, and by white people, I mean like neon white, like myself, skin tone. So I might have to improvise for that, but that's okay. That'll be fun. Let's pull that there. Or we could do non-human skin tones, because that could be fun too. So now I'm like, ooh, do I do non-human skin tones? That's going to be really fun. Yeah, I would blind people. It's me and a piece of paper. If we both step out in the sun, we tend to blind people. Orange. Oh, yeah, actually that. Oh, bird lady, totally fine. Have a good time in your art store. Let's do a vibrant one then. Let's do this one. I'm going to get such jacked arms. Do you even lift? No, I shake acrylic marker pens. That's how I work out. This is a very bright orange. Actually, I might be able to overlap it a bit. Yeah, so it's a bit translucent, which is good and bad. It's one of those things where I'll need to like she looks like an Oompa Loompa, guys. Guys, she looks like an Oompa Loompa. What happened? This is we ended up here. This is an interesting space to be in now. Okay, let me. I don't know how I can recover this. I don't know if orange is the best for this. Maybe I make her pink, or do we lean into the Oompa Loompa of it all? Let's go over with the pink, because again, I am quite limited in my colours. Let's see. How does this pink? That just looks like a very... So the reason I don't want to use sort of like a darker, more melanated skin tone for this particular drawing is that I don't believe the features, like this is moderately stylized. I just don't want it to... Like I've given this person quite big ears. I don't want it to be seen as something negative. So I was just gonna go pale with it and give them some nice like small lips. I think could have been really cute, because I know a lot of people are really like self-conscious about that. Which now I'm saying that out loud, I realize that I keep trying to draw people's what are they called, insecurities. Ooh, which is a very, very long thing. One moment. Yeah, see, she went from Oompa Loompa and now she looks burnt. Bump, 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 bump. We're just going to have to lean into it, I think. So what I'll do is this for the shadow, and then for like the eyelinery bits, I might see if I can make that a bit more. This is why I shouldn't use just vibrant tones. I do quite like, the more I use these acrylic markers, the more I like them. I just don't think that the selection of colours is great, because it's all quite vibrant. There's no pastel tones or pastel tones. I think that makes this much harder. Yeah, so, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll say she's maybe a smidge bit burnt. I think this set of acrylic markers is good for if you want to have maybe more vibrant colors, but I just don't know if this is it for like those pastel tones, because it just doesn't seem to I don't know, I'm not as impressed with that. I like the pastel tone of that mint. Just some of the others I'm a bit like, you know. Anyway, let's go. Let's go for this one. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, sorry. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, do you know what? You're right. Joggers should be black with a yellow accent. I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh dear. Right. So we'll see how this one, kind of going for a bit more of a like blocky, sort of vibrant style. And this is tangentially sort of related, but thank you guys for hanging out with me instead of watching the World Cup. I feel like that's a big sacrifice for some people, and for others you're probably watching both, and that's cool. I am evidently, sorry, that was my tummy, evidently not a big fan of the World Cup. It is just not my cup of tea. I kind of liked football when I was much younger, but certainly when I became an adult, I realized that I hated it and that I was really tired of lying about it to try and attract boys. So I stopped doing that and started focusing on what I liked, which was video games. And then boys were attracted to me because of that, and they would tell me that I was sorry, I'm giggling because I remembered it. They would tell me that I was faking my like of video games. So, you know, you can't win. But I did like, oh, sorry. Seeing a few people chatting about it. Yeah, let's go for this one. I think I like the orangey pink a bit more, so I'm gonna see if adding orange and then going over it with that pink would be better, because yeah, again, this is a translucent color, and what that means is that the color is slightly see-through. It means so when the paint is wet, you can kind of mix up the colors a bit, and it's quite fun because you can make new colors. I am personally not very good at this when it comes to paint markers. I've seen people say that they really like how I use paint markers. Absolutely fine by the seat of my pants. And by the seat of my pants, I mean the British pants. I mean your grandies. So, what? Sorry, I'm just read my dad's comment. Oh, you're such a dog. Right, so I did really like the suggestion of black with a yellow stripe down. But I'm thinking maybe if I do like a grey instead of just like a black, that could be really nice. but like a darker grey. So dark grey into black rather than just black, because you can't really deepen black. Black is kind of the end of the road. So shake up the yellow. Oh gosh, look at that yellow. That's gorgeous, that is. Let's make it a yellow pocket. Maybe yellow trainers. Maybe yellow belt loops. You haven't designed these trackies. They're just so into tacky. Oh my god. It's me. The problem is me. I am, in fact, tacky. This is when we all start singing Weird Al. Because I'm tacky. I do like that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous yellow. Oh, gosh, that is a dark grey. That is stunning. I love that. Right. Sorry, I'm focusing, and when I focus, I get real quiet because I'm worried that I'll mess it up. So, oops, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Let's try and do some. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. I couldn't tell you what the reference was. I actually think the reference was probably a doll of some kind. I do enjoy a bit of Graminta. Oh, sorry, I'm just having a check, see if anything odd is happening. Gotta make sure that you guys are being sensible. Oh, thank you, Librivore. That's very sweet. Hello, I hope you are well. I'm glad you think I have a nice laugh. I am gonna sound different because I've lost my microphone. I am currently using that microphone, which is not quite the best of them, but you know, we're here, it will be fine. And in case you are wondering, it was between this and Bin Face, and the Goblin Court elected to have this drawing over Bin Face, which I was surprised about. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I owe my husband an ice cream or something, because when I told him my plan of offering you this one or the lovely Bin Face, he said they're going to pick. They're absolutely going to pick this drawing. They're not going to pick anything else. Why would they pick something different? And I was like, but Bin Face is so much more interesting. But apparently not. We are not delving into British politics this time. I'm just gonna see. Ooh, do I do that, or do I think I do a lighter one for that top one. I'm just trying to see if adding blue will make the shadows stand out. You can't see it. Just check my monitor. You can't bloody see it. I can see it in person, but I don't think you guys can. Do you know what? At some point, oh, sorry. At some point, I should do a girly bin face. So, thank you so much. I was clicked the wrong one, but that was a lovely comment. Thank you. So, Librivore, bin face is a British satirical character. He is often he's basically a joke candidate in elections, and he is I honestly kind of consider him like a last line of defense. So in the UK, we have a fine tradition of having joke candidates in areas where it's kind of almost predetermined what the winners will be. So in the UK, as I believe is the same with the US, we have safe seats, which are always going to be one candidate or one party. Clacton-on-Sea are seemingly a very right-wing county. However, not many of them go out and vote. So we don't really know what their actual politics are. Bin face, so Nigel Farage has been doing some, how do I say this without dipping into libel? It has been reported that Nigel Farage has been taking bribes. And he resigned from his job and then reapplied for the job that he just resigned from, because he's truly playing 4D chess. If you couldn't tell by my tone of voice, that is not how I feel. So Farage is running again, which means that he has to do a by-election. Now, the by-election is honestly a bit of a farce at this point for him, but he basically wants to prove that he can be voted back in and try and do that. If he gets back in and Parliament find that he has in fact taken bribes and broken conduct, he will be kicked out of Parliament, and there will be another by-election too. Wonderful. I'm sure the people of Clacton are so happy. Binface has come in to make a joke of it all. And so none of the big parties in the UK are putting a candidate up in Clacton. So at the moment, if it wasn't for Binface, it would be between Nigel Farage and various other right-wing and far right-wing parties, including Reform, Restore, and any other words beginning with R. So Binface has gone and just made a bit of a joke of it. He wants to nationalise Adele. He wants to build one affordable house. He wants to bring the 99 flake in line with what it should be, which is 99p. So yeah, he's just kind of this joke candidate, but he does actually have some policies that make sense. Like he wants to put, sorry, I'm giggling. He wants to put the bosses at like Anglian Water and Thames Water. He wants to throw them into the rivers that they're polluting. They should have a swim in them if the rest of the public have to. It's that kind of thing. So Count Binface, the thing with Count Binface is he also has a helmet that is a bin and he wears a cape and he's just a very ridiculous character. The person behind Count Binface is a comedy writer. So he wrote or co-wrote, he was one of the writers on The Thick of It. So, and he also writes for Have I Got News for You, which is at this point, a British institution, but it is a comedy panel show. And there is now actually a version of it in the States with Amber Ruffin, Roy Wood Jr. and Michael Ian Black, which is very good. I like watching that. So I'm so sorry, I've gone on a mini tangent about Binface again. Yeah, that is who Binface is. He's making a bit of a joke about it. I can't remember what Rachel Reeves's role in Parliament is, but someone high up within Parliament, when asked about it, said that if, you know, are we going to pay attention to this kind of thing? And the response was, if Nigel Farage wants to argue with a bin, who am I to stop him? So it's interesting. It's very real. I know a lot of people across the pond are questioning whether this is real. It is. We have a fine tradition of joke candidates, including the monster raving loony party. So yeah, that's kind of a big old summary on that. Then the next most important question was asking about how I pronounce scone or scone. It genuinely depends on who I am around. Scone, I believe, is a northern and Scottish thing. Scone is a southern thing. I grew up with a Scottish mother and an English dad, so I say both. Neither is wrong. Various people will tell you that one is wrong and one is right. I personally quite like scone because a scone is never going to hang around because it's scone, you know, so gone kind of thing. I cannot believe I just explained that joke, but I like that joke a lot. It's stupid and I like stupid. Excellent. So I'm just going to go back through. I am so sorry about this. Right. Callie has a southern farmerish accent. And yep. People it looks like Scone and Scone are having a wonderful debate in the chat. I'm so glad we are continuing British traditions of disagreeing on that. Give me, oh, sorry, my trackpad is not working. So, dear me, there we go. Gosh, Fireball. This is what happens when I don't let the chat scroll with me. Oh, and hello for everyone new that's joined and said hi. Hello, Horatius. I am so sorry. I am still here. I am having, if I could show you my my stupid trackpad. This is a sweary stream. I've had an evening. Right, scone. Art of Horatius, I did keep my yes and no from My Chemical Romance. I was very, very excited by that. It is unfortunately incredibly crumpled now. So, but yes, I do still have that. It is on a shelf. And continue. Wow, I am so far behind on the chat. I am now back at the start. There we go. Now to continue colouring. I'm just wondering. Don't do that. Don't scream in everyone's ear. Do you know what? I might make the trim up here yellow. That'll be fun. Will it be fun or will it be tacky? No, it is tacky. I don't like it. That's okay. Thinking about doing something different for the t-shirt though. I'm wondering if I make that yellow. Okay, some people are shouting. I'm assuming someone's either scored or not. I genuinely couldn't care less. So I'm just doing this to see if this would be a better highlight than what we've got. Oh, no, I don't like that. Let's see how it looks on that. I am just hearing people shout no. I'm assuming something bad has happened. Again, I just care about what's going on in my neighbour. Let's go. Yeah, I like that as a darker tone. So maybe I use that very light mint as a highlighting tone instead of a mid-tone. But yeah. Thank you for whispering, Dad. Right. Just trying to think. Maybe like a light blue. Like a denim-y blue. Let's try that. I don't know if I like this. But we are here now. Nah. No, I think I need a darker blue. Sorry, that was a long pause of me just being like, Let's, yeah. Oh, I saw someone was asking about Art Fight. Art Fight is a kind of artistic competition type thing, except it's not really a competition if I remember rightly. But basically you are split up into teams. It's competition. I don't believe there are winners, but there might be. But I don't believe there are. And basically you attack, and by attack you draw. So you create original characters, also known as OCs, and you attack people by drawing their OC. And it's kind of a great way to get people to draw your OCs. I have never participated personally. I always feel like I should each year because it's a big art topic. Same with what's it called? Inktober. But it's just something that I think for me adds too much pressure to something that should be fun for me. So I don't do that. But yeah, oh, sketchbook joy, that sounds wonderful. And then someone, Sponge K Squidge, said that they find Inktober scary. I did Inktober properly once, and I don't think I'm going to do it again because I got genuinely so mad. turns out I do not like following prompts, which is why, in all honesty, it's why I've kind of veered away from commissions, even though I really ought to sort of do something around commissions. I just kind of stay clear of them because I always get a bit worried that I will get annoyed at whoever has very kindly paid me to do a thing. Sorry, one moment. Yeah, let's clear you out. Oh no, don't uninstall. Actually, yeah, maybe uninstall. Oh, that only gave me 4 minutes. Bugger. Okay, well, I have to figure out a way to delete that whilst also drawing. Let's work on the background a bit. That might help. Because I have a feeling this little lady has a really vibrant room, but it needs to be vibrant, but not too vibrant. Let's try a purple. And then in the meantime, I shall try and find ways to delete old videos. Gosh, this is hot. Let's delete all of them. And then, sorry, I was like, I'll do it. Ooh. I didn't shake it, did I, gang? Let that be a lesson to all of you. Now, do I like this purple background? We will find out shortly. So the issue that I have right now is that I updated my phone this afternoon, and it always mucks me up when I do that because then they change everything. It makes me real annoyed. Right. Don't you dare run out of battery. Oh my word. Today's going poorly. Let me just charge. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'm still here. Oh, thank goodness. Oh dear. Right. My chat hasn't scrolled for a solid 5 minutes. You guys look like you're having fun. Cool. Do you know what? I do quite like that. I just think it should be maybe a little bit lighter. This is the issue when you don't have many like pastel colours. I feel like it just doesn't. I didn't finish that sentence. I like my pastels or pastels because it means that like I can build up the color, and that's how I like doing this. Do you know what would be dope is if I did the background in grey and she was colourful. Okay, I'm gonna have to commit and go in with the purple so that then the grey has a consistent purpley hue. Hue have a new quest. But yeah, I'd seen some really sort of in this style, I'd seen some really gorgeous artists on like TikTok and stuff, and I was like, oh, I just want to give it a go because I find it to be really fun and expressive. Because if you couldn't tell, I get in my head very easily about a lot of stuff. So I'd actually made this a bedroom in her background, but I don't want to do that anymore. I think I'm just doing the squares. Can kind of make them like TVs or something. I think that could be fun. Oh, I saw Imagine Guy Draws Stuff. You're saying, how do I figure out what colours you use on top of the others? Like how I was testing the... so the colours do get messy. So the way that I try to play around is that I'll do it in a small-ish area. So, for example, with the yellow, I, on the t-shirt, mucked that up massively. Shouldn't have done that. But with these acrylic markers, you can sort of keep going over the top. And if I really hate it, I'll start a new page. And if I want to keep the paper, I can like gesso it or something. Like I can put a primer down. There's also kind of an element of color theory of like, I know that if I put a warm color next to a cool color, it's going to not work as well. The way that these colors are working is kind of different for me. So I'm just honestly just having a bit of fun playing around with it all. You'll see that I frequently just keep layering color on color on color. Some of that is because genuinely it's just I want to see what happens. And then I kind of log it away of like, okay, so that worked here. That's great. Or that didn't really work here. So that's a lot of trial and error for me. Sometimes it's things like I know purple is a complementary color to yellow. Green is a complementary color to pink and red. So it's kind of that knowledge of that and just like playing around. Oh, sorry, Sponge. I didn't realize you said yellow, red bag. I went yellow because I was like, I think it will go with the trousers, but I think you're right. Red might be better. We'll play around with that. So what I'll do here is I'll get this and I'll just go over like a little section. We'll let that dry. What that seems to have done is muted the color a bit, which is not, in my experience, how that normally works. So this is going to be fun. But yeah, there's lots of examples where it has not worked out and I just kind of keep going over it. I did that a lot with my cats in boxes where I was like, I don't really like that. I'm just going to keep going over it until I find out what works. Is it the most sensible approach? No. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, I do like that with the grey, that like more muted. That's fun. But yeah, I think because this is for fun, I'm not as precious about this all, if that makes sense. Like if this was for a commission, what I would do is I would have like a spare bit of paper and I would test the colours out there. But because this is a live stream and I would like people to see the whole process, I kind of just do it on the page, which is poor practice. Don't do that. I mean, unless you want to be chaotic, which is also fun. Like, I don't want to. You are a wonderful court of goblins, so I expect many of you enjoy the chaos. But, do I like that more or less than the purple? Anyway. yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that works. Sorry, I'm just catching back up. I see Callie and everyone are having a wonderful chat, and I hope you are. Yeah, you do. I know you guys. You guys absolutely thrive on the chaos of things. You are my beautiful goblin court. I would not have you any other way. Okay. What I also like, so I think what I like about layering up color in this is that it does kind of feel like it's an underpaint where like the color peeks through. I think that just gives it a lot of personality, and I do really enjoy that. I'm gonna say nope, that is a weird kind of pea color. I'm putting you back. That's like a cold, I say pea color, it's a cold yellow, and I really like the warm yellow for the shadow. It warms up the whole thing, so it gives a nice kind of, yeah, nice shadow without it feeling too I don't know where I'm going with the sentence. Nice shadow. It works. We'll do it all the way to the top. I was going to say something really weird. I was going to say AI eat your heart out. That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, that'd be that. It's almost like she's in her socks, which I quite like. Oh, background screen's being red. I'm a bit worried about if it's red, because red is a danger colour. I know we've used a lot of yellow here, but I'm worried that if I make those red, that will be what draws the attention. So, because we've got this really bright red here, I don't think that will work. I do have this, which is like a colour. That's unhelpful. It's like a dark peach, I guess. No, it's like an orangey red. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the colour being like, is that orangey red? We'll do it on this one. How do we feel about that? How does it look on the screen? That is too close to her skin tone. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm going to have to do it because then I need to make sure it all matches, like their television screens. I should have done a light blue. So we'll let that dry down a little bit. What I'll do is I'll do this like bluish green. Shake, 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 shake. Pink. There's not a light pink though. We've got sorry, I just saw lesbian flag. Yeah, lots of people calling for pink. Because I'm just thinking like that blue I think works quite well as like a TV screen type of thing. Do you know what's very fun is by having a screen over here, I can see very easily without standing up what this might look like. What if I go over this with the blue like that? How do we feel about that? I'm not mad. I don't think it's great either. I do think that. Oh, hello. Maybe not that. That's what you get for not for for not cleaning your tip. Remember, fellas, always clean the tip. You can tell that this stream has started with me being flummoxed because I try not to make those jokes. A brief comment about camp. Just thinking, like, maybe if I add some, maybe if I do the light grey over this as well, maybe. I don't know. I do want to put some yellow high up, like I want the yellow to kind of be a through line of a colour. Because I think it's cute. Right. Let's see how it does with a little bit of grey. So if we just go like that, and then maybe over here I'll try with a white, see if, like, oh, now the white works better. Right. The white's very translucent. I don't know if I like that. Do you know what? If I just add like another square, and then what I'll do is I'll go over the colours again with purple and grey, so that's a more muted background. And then what I shall do is I shall do the outlines, and I think that'll pull all of this together. Oh, welcome back, Bird Lady. I hope you are doing well. Sponge, yeah, no, I think this kind of one demands good, thick, juicy lines. I kind of wish I'd just like kept the background plain. Oh, you are. I really hope you feel better soon, Callie. It sounds like you've had a really, really, really rough day, and it's so incredibly sweet of you to send me a super chat when you're the one who's been feeling awful. Actually, oh, gang, I'm gonna try something. So stay here. I am still here. I'm doing some things. I'm just going to go into the back end of the live and see if I can do something. Let's see, I think. Oh, I massively misdid that. Oh, and have I closed everything? What is going on? Come back. Tracker pad, why did you do this to me? Here I am. Okay, right. So that's the vertical stream. You are all lovely, wonderful people. Go back to my live stream. This is rude. And then if I go into behave. I do not know how I've managed to misdo the top thing. Let me behave. Behave. You, I am not that sweaty. Right. No. Go away. Come on. Right, I am sorry, gang. Let me try this. Let's see if I can do that. Wait. Haha. It does work. That's really strange. By the way, I do have memberships. There's nothing in them at the moment. I don't know how this has worked, but it has. I'll see if I can send another 5 out. And hopefully more people. Gosh, this is fascinating because I was led to believe that it would happen to people who are active in the chat. So, you know what? I'm sorry, Gail. I wish I could have specified. I will have to play around with that feature at another point. We'll have fun. Oh, I think I've done the wrong colour. I was like, oh, because I heard it was random, but I also thought, like, I believed that, you know, if you are more active, you are more likely to get them. So I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping you lovely lot who are very active would be selected, but I apologize. Oh, that was very kind of Sponge. I'm gonna see if I can do it. We'll see. I like playing around with things. No, I can't seem to get it. I'll try once more. Again, at the moment, there is not much. So it appears that I get 10 a month. So hopefully if you stick about next month, I'll be given more and I can send those out accordingly. But yeah. Oh man, I wish I had a deep voice to do the welcome to Giggle, but I do not. No, when I was setting this up many moons ago, at the moment it's a kind of supporting the channel kind of thing, but at some point I would like to do some like members only stuff. It's just right now I do not have the time. Life is kicking my butt, but I would like to. Oh, Abby, I hope you feel better soon. Let me go back into StreamYard. I really hope you feel better soon. But thank you for joining, and I hope you feel good. Right, let's see if I do a little. This is going to turn into Pleasure Nerd Overthinks her background in a way that is not fun for anyone, including Pleasure Nerd. Right. Scribbly scribble. But you know, you guys, please don't feel bad if you didn't get memberships. I am just so thankful for anyone who subscribe, like liking and subscribing does a lot. Honestly, just watching the live does a lot for me. I am trying to reach the next tier of monetization, which is where I get ad revenue, because at the moment I don't, which is kind of sad and annoying. But yeah, the by watching my longer form videos and liking, commenting, subscribing and stuff, that really makes a big difference. You don't, just being here, honestly, being active, you guys are so sweet. I'm going to go on one of those horrible monologues that I hate to see, but I do really appreciate just you guys being here. It's very fun. I wouldn't be doing these live streams if you guys didn't make it fun. Welcome back, Alex. I hope you are well. Aww. LJ Baker, that's so sweet. I'm so glad you enjoy yourself. I hope you get to watch my lovely chat being feral. And I love it. I love it, you guys. It's very fun. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I can't partake in this, otherwise that's going to be the stream. It's going to be me chatting with you guys. And I don't know if that's really entertaining. Right, I'm going to try and layer this up again. Like, get it with the wet. I know what I mean. Don't get your minds out of the gutter. Dirty. Right. Kind of like it with the scribbles though, you know? Like, that just feels like a vibe. Have I lost it? Is that what this is? This is my actual documented descent into madness. Yeah, quite like that. Right. I should probably be less silly. I'm not gonna, but I should. And you can't stop me. Right, it's clearly getting late and my brain is turning to cheese. Is it cheese? Is it mush? Probably mush rather than cheese. That sounds fun. But yeah, honestly, the you guys being so wonderful, so sweet. Just makes this something I really look forward to, because I'm not gonna lie, I never wanted to be a streamer, like ever. Never, ever, ever. Ooh. And then I did it for a workshop thing. I got a whole t-shirt out of my initial live streams. So I have a YouTube t-shirt to celebrate that. Which is, I guess, lovely. Thank you, YouTube. But what I found was that I really loved it. Like, just hang out with you guys. This reminds me a lot of being at school, in that I did not stop talking to my friends, and it affected my grades. But now I don't have grades, so I can just chat to you and I don't have to focus, because I'm doing this all for me. And a little bit for you, but mostly mostly for me. But yeah, Gosh, I'm having a lot of fun with this white pen. Oh, sorry, Alexa's right. So when I say school, I mean college, which is different to. So for me, secondary school was not very fun. Well, I say that I had a lovely group of friends. I felt very different and weird. College, which is between the ages of 16 and 18, I studied art full time with some friends, and my friends from that time, incredibly creative, interesting people. I love them all to pieces. We used to just sit and like chat and hang out and mess around and just like be kind of goblins. Like we made a dinosaur and put it on the wall of our school, like of our classroom, and it really pissed off our form teacher because he said it wasn't a preschool and that we had to rip it down, and we didn't. So yeah, like that's what I think of is like good fond memories with wonderful friends, is what this reminds me of. And yes, but it definitely is that like parallel play. It's definitely like body doubling kind of thing, except body doubling, I think you don't have to be talking. For me, talking is part of it. Oh, do you know what? Gamora vocals. Let's do that. This lovely lady's name will now be Amity or Amy. Oh, hello, Ava. I hope you're enjoying, well, I say enjoying. I hope you've had a good time so far, if you've just joined. We are now getting to the line art part, which is where I tend to shut up. It is not like, just to pre-warn, I'm really selling this, aren't I? This part is not, well, I mean, you can ask the chat. They might find it more entertaining. I'm always worried that the parts where I do line art are not as interesting because I get very intense because I am not very good at line art. I get all up in my head. I keep making tweaks as I'm like, oh, I'm about to do this bit, and I have to wait again for it to bloody dry. I am the problem. The problem is, in fact, me. Nope, I don't like that either. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Right. Here we are. Stay hydrated, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I get real stressed about the line art. It was lovely to see you, Gamora. I hope I am trying to highlight your bloody thing and it won't let me. I hope you have a delightful evening. All the best. AV. Okay. Did I say Ava? AV. The character's hair is delightful. And bye, Milo. And that sounded really dismissive. I didn't mean that. I meant to say goodbye. I didn't mean for it to sound dismissive. Right. So, do I do grey or do I do black? No, this is a black. So I'm going to go in with 0.5 on this. And we're going to have a fun time. So, I'm going to start strong with the eyes. Maybe the nose. We'll do some nice friendly eyebrows. Yeah, you can tell I'm focusing. I get real quiet around this stuff. Right, okay, so I want that to be quite light. So I'm going to go in with a 0.2. Abby, it was lovely to see you. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Oh, yeah, no, a good grown out root would be cute, but what colour? I guess like a dark. Let's try. Well, that doesn't seem very dark, does it? We'll let that settle. I will say, adding little sound effects makes it more fun. Oh, that's cute. Do like a little eyebrow too. Around the nose. Jawline there. Yeah. Have you tried? Possibly not, but I don't care now. Right. Just some nice, bold, quick movements. I hope you guys can hear me. Again, my microphone is in a different place today. My normal microphone is lost. Which, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm really proud it's taken me this long to lose it, because normally it takes me hardly any time at all to lose something. So I will hopefully have it for when I record. I need to record a voice. Come on, StreamYard, you were supposed to scroll. But yes, I agree. I feel like that has to do it. And HK, that sounds really fun, to be honest. That sounds great. Ooh, sorry. Avi, I make sure that they upload after I've streamed them. So you can watch them afterwards in full. Sometimes it takes some time to process them, but they will be up on my channel afterwards. Whenever I remember, try to pop it in my community that we had a live stream and that you can watch it in like the replay crew. But I am an ADHD human and frequently forget. So, but yeah, if you were to check my channel tomorrow, I am certain it would appear. So, all good. I have no idea what I'm doing with this hand. That will do. Good night, Abby. Yeah. Sleep well. Dude, like, sorry, Bird Lady, I have lost so many things. The amount of sets of keys that I have lost. Fortunately, not where I currently live, and I've not lost them for a while, but when, oh, well, I have to go over that. When I was in secondary school, I lost my locker key within hardly any time. And Raymond, you are a noodle. You are an absolute noodle. You are a silly, silly, silly noodle. I have to wear glasses all the time. I don't understand how people can forget to wear them, because these are like permanently affixed to my face. But it also annoys me when people do that like fake glasses thing where they're like, oh, I want to be really trendy, I'll wear fake glasses, and I can just like feel my blood boiling. Raymond, you take them off to eat, that makes sense. Yeah, Sponge, it's losing your glasses at school. That must be a nightmare. So I still have the same checks that I have from when I was at school. And I have to remember that I don't have homework anymore. But basically, whenever I go out the door, my checks are phone, wallet, bus pass, and occasion. Oh, and if it's for work, laptop and earphones. Because I have gone to the office once without earphones, and it was an incredibly tedious day. It took forever and I hated it. And it's not even like I listen to a lot of music or podcasts, but it's just I like having the option to like drown out the world around me. So sometimes I listen to YouTube, normally actually whilst working. So even if I was doing something like this when I wasn't live streaming, what I'd probably be doing is listening to music and or watching something like second screening, a show. So before I joined the live stream, actually no, that's a lie. Before I joined the live stream, I was frantically searching for my my lovely microphone, which I did not find. But before that, when I was eating dinner, I was watching the Ride or Die show, which was, I'm enjoying that so far. Hannah Waddingham. Octavia Spencer is a delight, as always. But yeah, I tend to second screen. If it's something that I really want to watch, though, I won't second screen it. So I am currently waiting to have the attention span to watch Project Hail Mary, because I want to listen to the audiobook, but I need to watch the film before I do that, because otherwise it will ruin the film for me. And I know lots of people find that if they watch the film first, it ruins the book for them. I don't have the memory. I can forget, unless it matches exactly what it should in the book. I will forget the vibe of the character. So at the moment, I watched Three Pines on Amazon, and then found out that it was a series of books, and I have been listening to them on audiobook, and they are wonderful. Do the people in the book match necessarily the characters on the TV show? No, but where it does match, that kind of helps. But yeah, no, I love it. Sorry, I went and did that. Oh, someone's asking if I love Taskmaster. Absolutely. Light entertainment. My word. I remember watching the first, I think it's the first episode with Ramesh Ranganathan smashing the watermelon and eating it until he threw up. I don't think I'd laughed quite so hard at something for a while. Also, watching Frankie Boyle be a very, very silly comedian was delightful for me. Because I remember watching an interview with him, and he said that he actually wanted to be an incredibly silly comic. His kind of style of comedy was more prop and like really silly, but his writing was a lot edgier, and he wrote for Jimmy Carr and ended up on Mock the Week. But yeah, he did this great bit with the golfers, where he blew a whistle to wind them up, and it was delightful. I loved that section so much. Wow, okay, I feel like you need to explain that. That sounds wonderful. I've seen that she was a fabulous poker player as well. Watching her being unable to ride a bike was, I want to say funny, but also quite endearing. Because I understand that is quite a dyspraxic life experience. But yeah, she was delightful. I loved all of one of my favorite, and I know most people don't like rate it, but I liked the season with Johnny Vegas and Catherine Parkinson, because Catherine Parkinson looked like she was on the brink of tears for the entire season, and then I found out afterwards it was because she was laughing so hard that it was like she was really struggling. But I've got a huge soft spot for Johnny Vegas. Like I could tell you why. I just have a bit of a soft spot for like unfortunate souls, especially when they're just trying their best. He's always a delight. I strongly recommend the New Zealand Taskmaster as well, if you're able to watch that. That is incredibly funny, especially season 2. I am yet to watch the Australian one, but I've heard that is good too. I like when they don't try to be like Greg Davies. I think that makes a big difference. Because when they try and mimic Greg, it just doesn't work. Because Greg had several seasons to build up that persona and that kind of rapport with the audience as well. It can come across as really cruel if you've not been able to build that. Oh, sorry, I'm just having a look. I am indeed a funny middle-aged man, if by funny middle-aged man you mean a 31-year-old woman. I don't feel like my early 30s is middle-aged, by the way. I'm hoping not to die at 60. In fact, judging by my grandparents, my lifespan is likely to be in the 90s. So I've got like 15 years until I'm middle-aged, gang. Oh, that is, sorry, bird lady. That is marvelous. Yeah, that was fantastic. Oh, okay, Sponge. That makes, do you know what, that makes sense. I was just like, I don't feel like I'm middle-aged. I feel like that's quite insulting, but I do feel like it's mid-30s, or not mid-30s, mid-40s for middle age. I also I do say this to myself quite a lot, which is, guys, there's been a revelation in the lab. From the wonderful Guz Khan, who is in the first season of Our Flag Means Death. Unfortunately, they killed him off screen because he's doing quite well with his show at the moment. I think he's in a film now too, is he? No. Is it a film or is it a TV show? I can't remember. I do wish Our Flag Means Death had continued, though. I feel like just tying up the loose ends. Like, the final season felt rushed and it kind of felt half-baked, like they'd forced them to do it quickly, and I felt like that was a shame. There we go. I'm having quite a lot of fun with this at the moment. Yeah. That'll have to do. The only reason that I am marginally invested in the football is because the PM has said that there will be a bank holiday if England wins. And whilst I hate football, I love me a bank holiday. Which, if you're American, I don't really know what a bank holiday would be the equivalent of, like just a holiday, a day off. Yeah, that's quite fun. Yeah, right. National holiday. Haha. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah. My favourite gay pirates. Looks like we've lost. Oh well. Stupid bank holiday. Good for us for getting so far. And now people who are paid far too much can go and return to their normal jobs of being paid far too much. Sorry, I now don't even need to pretend like I like football anymore. Oh, that's cute. No, do it there like that. And maybe like at the elbow. And like at the fingertips, because I've absolutely balked the fingertips. And then do a lovely... Ooh. Ooh, goat horns sound fun. Oh, sorry, I saw something about guidelines. I don't want anyone getting in trouble for breaking them, so be careful, gang. Not that I think you wouldn't be. You are all a lovely, sensible lot of people. I wonder if I do the white again. Is that gonna... Because I feel like it's not really gonna be... Am I crazy, or does this feel like that like 80s pattern? I think it just needs a splash of yellow and then we're like there, you know? Right, I think we are coming towards the end of it. It is also 10:15. So some of you probably need to go to bed. Some of you probably have other things to do with your life. But I'll just do an outline for this because I think that'll be really fun. Sure, I might do it in the thicker side and just do a little blob there. And then, yeah, so I'm not having to try and reline it several times. Whee! Whee! Meow. 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 I do feel like they should dub over Formula One with that noise. Meow. Meow. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Meow. Maybe with football, it could be like moing. Meow. 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 Shloop. That looks fun. I like how this is turning out. Shoop, shoop. Cut line there. There we go. Yeah, I'm clearly getting tired. I'm like not even making noises anymore, which is silly. I do kind of want to make like that's quite fun. I like that. Couldn't tell you why, but I do. Yeah. I mean, it's busy, but I think that's fun. Do you know what? That's a really, really cute idea. That's so fun. I love that idea of just like having it as a little sleepover. I think that's really fun. Right, I might as well sign it or something. Oh, ooh. Pleasure that you used the wrong side of her pen. Does she regret that a little bit? Just a little bit. Maybe she shouldn't have done that. There we go. A bit better. Maybe we do it with the thin side. That's a bit better. Oh, that's been a delight. Oh, I was going to sign it, wasn't I? That'll do. Excellent. Well, I think we were going to call her Amy, weren't we? I do feel like she looks like an Amy. What do you think? You think she looks like an Amy? I quite like that. We've got the kitty on the front. And then like that there. I enjoy that. That's fun. Fabulous. Well, I have had an absolutely sterling time with you all. Amity. There we go. I have had a delightful time with you all. You are, as always, so much fun to be around. Thank you for making this entertaining for me. I hope it was entertaining for you. That is kind of the whole point. But I had a really great time. I hope you had a really great time. I hope we had a really great time. No, I'm not going to do that. But I did really enjoy myself. It's always so much fun hanging out with you guys. I know all the YouTubers say that, but it genuinely is. You make this thoroughly enjoyable. So I hope you have an absolutely fabulous evening, afternoon, day. Oh, Imagine Guy Draw Stuff. I'm so glad you had a good time in your first stream. Anyway, I hope that you have a marvelous evening. Keep creating. I love you all. And I will hopefully see you on Sunday. So have a great time. Love you. Bye.